meteorologist Ron Rhodes.
Oh, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's going to be a beautiful day tomorrow in the neighborhood, beautiful day the day after that. Maybe not so beautiful on Friday because a few extra clouds will be in play, but it's still going to be dry, and it's going to be a beautiful day. Both Saturday and Sunday are looking good. I love it. The first week of March couldn't have come in at a better time. Right in time for Burger Week in Owensboro. I love it. Good eating weather, good doing anything outside weather. As we take a look at what's shaking. Of course, you know, before everybody gets their shots, a lot of people are eating outside, you know, and not inside a lot of these restaurants. So, I mean, if you've got outdoor eating space, I really think that this week is going to be packed, or at least packed as it can be, because it's going to be great for eating outside. Jacket will be nice to have on, I mean, today, but there's not going to be a big wind out there to deal with. So even though we only hit 50 for a high, it's going to feel more like 55 or 60 without that wind chill to deal with. Anyway, we got a beautiful blue sky, a little bit of traffic, more than a little bit of traffic. It's getting close to lunchtime, so a lot of folks heading out to the east side of Evansville probably. Well, the river's up, and of course, it is going to be cresting above flood stage later on this week, really. It's going to be over the weekend that we see these crests actually met. 42.7 on the Ohio at Owensboro last check, and that's about 2.5 feet above flood stage. In Evansville, it should rise up to 43 feet, about a foot above flood stage, and that'll be again cresting this weekend. But you can see a lot of debris in the river, and the river flowing a little faster than usual, too, now that it's up a little bit. And that's downtown Evansville again. As we take a look at what's going on down the strip in Henderson, got a big old bus coming out of the Audubon Village lot. And we're going to be seeing some buses out there, of course. The OVC tournament going on in downtown Evansville. So a lot of these school buses will be riding around town. And hopefully they enjoy some good food downtown Evansville. Plenty of it to enjoy, as Angie well knows. She is the concierge on Main Street. You see Angie out there on the street, and you're maybe from out of town or something like that. You're like, here you go. Angie will take care of you. There are plenty of good places to eat. She will direct you to where you need to go. 43 degrees right now in town with a southeast wind at around 8 miles an hour. Temperature-wise, across the board, we all started below freezing. Now we're well above, of course. But, well, still in the 30s, Lagodi, Jasper, and French Lick. But the rest of us are now in the 40s and fairly comfortably, too. It's 43 in Owensboro, Madisonville, Greenville as well. Really not much of a temperature run. Most of us are kind of bunched up between 40 and 44. And you got the 39s up there to the northeast. Today is not national, but international rescue cat day. So we're shouting out rescue kitties from across the tri-state. And here are several. This is it. This is Willow, the rescue cat. Angie, I was telling you about Willow earlier. This is Kristen Robertson's cat. And Kristen works at our master control. She's our master control operator, or MCO, for overnights. And she got this rescue kitty, One Eye Willow. She has 10,000 Twitter followers. She also has no teeth, so she gets wet food only, which my cats would love. If my cats knew that, they would knock out their teeth so that they get wet food only all the time. But I tell you what, Kristen, that's a great cat, and Willow is rocking Twitter. Here's another couple of cats here that look great. This is Buddha and Buddy. That's Jenna Coyle who sent those cats in. Good looking, black and white cats. And then we've got the Boss Junior right there. Richard sent that to me on Twitter. That almost looks like one of those bigger cats in Africa or something like that, right? The way he took the shot with those big old paws in the frame. And then Greg Gibson, a friend here of Lifestyles. He's on a regular basis. This is Penelope. And yeah, you know Penelope well, don't you? Obviously, Greg has Penelope up high, or Penelope likes to go up high, on top of the armoire, I guess, in the living room right there. Greg, of course, hails from here in Henderson. As we take a look at live first warning Doppler radar, absolutely nothing going on. It's going to be a dry run for the rest of the day, for the rest of the week. Now, rain to our south, though, and if you're traveling to Nashville, they've already seen plenty of clouds out there. They're getting some breaks right now, but they could actually see a little bit of rain in Nashville. That's about as close as, or at least as far north as this rain is going to go. The area of low pressure is tracking right along the Gulf Coast, and so that's where most of the heavier rain is. But you can see some rain kind of kicking up to the north, courtesy of that low, and it's going to make its way into Middle Tennessee, but I do not see it making its way into the tri-state. I do see a few clouds making their way into the tri-state, though, especially in western Kentucky later on this afternoon. So we'll see a mix of sunshine and clouds, but plenty of sunshine really for most all of us out there. And as we head into tonight, mainly clear sky, no problems there. The temperature is going to drop to around freezing, but I mean, today we started in the 20s, most of us did, so it's actually not going to be quite as cold as what we had yesterday because high pressure is going to be drifting more to the east. We're going to get more of a southerly flow tomorrow, and that south wind though it might be light, is still going to help to keep the temperature up. And then tomorrow, we hit 60 degrees. So onward and upward. But tomorrow looks like the best day of the week as far as the warmth is concerned, because we will have a weak front move through on Thursday, knock that temperature down just a little bit. High today, though, 50 degrees. The average high is 51, so not too far off the mark there. Plenty of sunshine, of course, a few extra clouds down to the south in western Kentucky, with an east-southeast wind at around 5 miles an hour, so not a big breeze whatsoever. Over the next few days, you can see we hit that high of 60 on Wednesday. Look at all that sunshine. Now, we are going to be seeing, again, that weak front on Thursday. A few extra clouds in play for our Friday. We still see temperatures above 50 degrees and above the average for this time of the year. As we head into the weekend, straight sunshine pretty much on Saturday and Sunday. Love what I see there. And then back up into the 60s on Monday. And look at this. I mean, not even a percentage chance of rain. I mean, we've got next to no rain, really a decent chance. Late next week, we've got a decent chance.
And we've had enough.
That's a long way.
Enough snow, enough rain for just a while, so yes.
I know. And look at this great shot from Brian Killian once again, getting the short-eared owl in flight. Looks like it's headed right for Brian and his camera. Maybe he doesn't like having his picture taken. I don't know, but that's a great shot right there. On the hunt or something, I guess, but that's awesome.
Look at everything Brian about that is perfect. Thank you.
He's a great follow. He really is. On Twitter, Facebook, you name it. Instagram. Brian gets great shots in nature.
Got the talent.
Yes,
we'll be back with some more talent right after this.